Today is the extraordinary beginning of a new era, or should I say, it's actually the final day of Black History Month 2018. But in any case, I should say, my name is Jared, and today I actually realized that despite the fact that, yes, there have been a lot of celebrations and activities that I and many other people throughout the world have done to partake of Black History Month, I also realized that really the best way to really acknowledge it is actually make a lot of these activities present throughout my entire year. And so, as a result, throughout 2018, I'm probably going to continue on and off with this series when I feel like it. Obviously, I'm going to be focusing more on Jamaican patois as well. And it seems very likely that I believe in the second half of 2018, I'm going to be returning to Burkina Faso with More. And not physically returning to Burkina Faso, but I'm going to be doing that again. And so that's going to be very, very fun. Okay, so in the meantime, back in the Bahamas, we're going to go ahead and have a read through some of this as soon as I actually find out how to zoom in. Okay, and now I get this theme. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, I like the way this looks. Okay, this is where we left off, I believe. So, agua is Spanish for water, and so very interestingly, generally known on the southern islands and used when speaking to Cubans. So keep in mind, agua is actually used in Bahamianese, as I'll now call it. I think I might have actually coined that term possibly from the website that's in the description, but also some people call it like Bahamian dialect or Bahamian Creole. I don't even know Bahamian. I need some help with that. Okay, ain't is negated, but actually note that the T is actually silent, so ain't. U.S. Black Idiom, Berlin, 1973. Okay, I'm not reading quotes. Okay, did not. So, I ain't seen them all last week. Okay, so I ain't seen them all last week. And so it's very interesting. One thing that we've done in the Jamaican Possible Wikipedia readings, you can definitely look at that in my other videos as well, is that we've noticed that the T at the end of words does tend to fall out. This is a common feature in many languages as well. I've also seen it in Scandinavia. Okay, let's see. In Atlantic from Convergence of English. Ain't you coming with African sentence initial question markers, that is, Mandinka Kori, Yuba Nje. Okay, I really hope I got the whole tonal thing, variety of thing correct. Okay, isn't it true that? So, ain't the king and the Kaiser's cousins? Okay, so ain't the king and the Kaiser's cousins? That means aren't the king and the Kaiser cousins? Or ain't you just bite? That's very interesting. So it's actually used as a bit. How do I put it? Sentence initial question markers exist in other languages as well. Like in Polish, we have chi, which is written CZY. And also, I think Esperanto has one as well, but I forget exactly what it was. Wiz, very interestingly. And chances are that Esperanto is coming in a few seconds to remind me. Okay, Aki or Achi from Creole. I don't even know where that's spoken. I would gather that's probably a Western African language of sort. That's a variety of tree. It's really the acacia tree from the Bible, maybe. The Aki came originally from Africa. It's entirely because in the Hebrew text of the Bible, we don't actually use the word acacia wood to actually refer to that. We use, if I recall correctly, atseshitim, and so the Semitic root is different. And so very much, I think, in the English name, I'm assuming if it's the same tree, this tree was, yes, also used in order to build the first temple, if I recall correctly, and the first temple in Jerusalem. Okay, I don't even know where I am anymore. Okay, after removing seeds, fiery pink skin will be found on the cream colored meat. I don't even know what that had to do with anything, but sometimes, you can't go through a dictionary and not expect it to be awkward. Okay, alarm. To sound like an alarm. Okay, so you must set the clock to alarm at 12 o'clock. Note that the R is actually in this pronunciation here. It's turned into an H sound. Again, this is another very common shift we see in languages throughout the globe. Yeah, I think between Thai and Lao, other languages on the other side of the globe, I think the same shift occurs. Okay, aller dormir is Haitian from French aller dormir, go to sleep. And there's aller dormir. Aha, that's interesting because I think that one thing that's coming clear on this page is the fact that there are a lot of various idioms that come from other European languages, from African languages, that are actually used alongside Bahamianese expressions in what most people would consider perhaps I can't even talk about this without somehow feeling, oh, am I saying this right? Am I doing this right? Okay, okay, Carl. So black even emphasizing the unusual or extreme. He had a feast, and he sent for all four-footed beasts that had horns, all beat dog that had no horn. They put on a false horn. Oh, I have no idea what's being said here. I have no. Okay. They looked all in her purse. So what does all exactly mean in this context again? Let's have a look again. Okay, so even emphasizing the unusual or extreme. So he had a feast and he sent for all four-footed beasts that had horn and all big dog that had no harm. They put in a falsehood. So emphasizing. Okay, so I think it's a bit of a filler word that indicates something unexpected. I think so. So they looked all in her purse, and also it's a more thorough word to indicate that's happening with enthusiasm. Okay, all in one flush. Okay, or all of that, like North, all of that, very well. So yes, indeed, you're absolutely right. So you could say all of that means, oh yeah, okay, all right, okay. This is very common in American English, used to indicate approval. Okay, good afternoon, Miss Mabel. All right, Chile, how you doing? Okay, it's also a salutation used in passing or parting. This I'm very well aware of. I think in the United States we don't really use it as a farewell greeting as much. I think in many of the other Caribbean islands as well you do. Okay, a farewell. Okay, only. Okay, all through. Sorry, all through. Sorry, don't pronounce this like English, Jared. It's sometimes not the same. Okay, all through. Okay, during the entire period. It was raining all through the week. Yeah, it's interesting because I think that if you were to use this in English, it would come off as significantly casual. But yeah, I like this. Okay, all two, Pan Creole, so two do dos or two dos, all two idioms. Okay, both. Okay, so they got all two. So they all two got up in the tree, and so that means the two of them got up in the tree. And Zelly, what sort of name is Zelly? Wow, I could imagine something like I would imagine like Zorro, but female. It would be Zelly. Okay, Zelly and her sister all two on him, big right up for them two Johnson brothers. Oh, I'm gonna have trouble translating this. So Zelly and her sisters, and then all two on him. I believe you could actually leave them out if you were to translate them into standard English. All we just went over, and so. Big write up. Oh. Yeah, someone who knows Bahamianese better than I do, help me on that. So the phrase that I need help with, Zelly and her sister all two on him, big write up for them two Johnson brothers. Okay, alligator apple. Wow, that sounds like the name of a book for children, probably themed on the alphabet. Like alligator apple. I can imagine Eric Carle style illustrations on it right now. Okay. Alligator apple, unpalatable to man, liked by alligators. Also, monkey apple, pond apple, or custard apple that may be different things or the same thing. Also, alligator pear is something similar. Alligator tree. Wow, that sounds positively frightening. Also, the mental image in my mind. Some things I really possibly shouldn't consider looking up on DeviantArt, and alligator tree is one of them. Okay, that's actually the avocado tree. It says, okay, so gather the leaves from the alligator tree to make the pear leaf tree. I don't know what NES 13 is. Okay, almaco or olmaco, and that's an albacore. It's a fish. Tunus germo, and related, especially including bonitos. Okay, this is just fish things. Okay, we caught an almaco. Okay, almond or aman. So not almond, but aman. Aman, okay, is a tree actually. So the aman is common here. I get up in one almond tree. An almond tree bear a fruit oval in shape with a thick skin which cover the seed almost as large as the fruit itself. In this seed is a kernel like the commercial almonds that we now buy, but not as large. Okay, almond beef wood. Wow. Phrase I'm not going to forget very easily. And also possibly, yeah, the variety. Okay. Breathe. Compose yourself. Almond beef wood is a tree. Nothing to be scared of. Okay, aloes, aloes, or haloes. Yeah, again, we see the, how do I put it? So aloes, again, the initial H, sometimes popping in. We see that in Jamaican as well. Again, watch my Jamaica videos. Okay, aloes, aloes, haloes, aloes, aloes, aloes. Okay, so aloe vera, whose succulent spike-like leaves are used medicinally. You know what aloe is bitter tea? Also, belly eggplant. I don't think I've heard that. Okay, let's see exactly what's on the next page. Wow, I have so many episodes to do. Chances are I'll... Okay, fine. So next I'll start off on page 4. Okay, thoughts. Yeah, this is probably going to be my last language video of February. I will see you in March, and so, yeah, some things. I'm probably going to be uploading the Greenlandic 30-day challenge video sometime in the next few days. I'm actually behind on it, so I still have a few more recordings to do for that. I will subtitle it, so you'll hear Greenlandic, and then the English subtitles with the CC button can be turned on, and other things. Yeah. Next month for March, that will begin in a matter of hours. Fijian and Lao, and so that's going to be very interesting. I'm continuing Fijian from the last month. I've been doing it since late January, and I'm probably going to be doing Fijian until April as well, depending on how confident I really feel. My goal is to become fluent by the summer. Okay, so that's pretty much it, and so there will be, most likely, another episode of Bahamianese, but until then, this is Jared letting you know that an adventure is always possible in the age of the internet. Have a good one, and see you next time.